You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life.
Come on, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we need to hold on to our buttholes right now because it is about to get crazy, alright? So as you guys know, the Venom 3 trailer came out today. Now we will not be breaking down the trailer in today's video. Well, we'll be breaking it down, talking about little things from it, but I will not be making a reaction to the trailer until tomorrow for you guys. But what I can tell you guys is we will be talking about one key element of the trailer. So in the trailer, we'd heard rumors for a while that based on the creatures from the previous Venom trailers, we might be seeing the villain from the Spider-Man comics, Knull, the symbiote god, may be teased in Venom 3. Now, we saw his minions in it. We had no idea what the role of it is. Well, Alex Perez has the exclusive scoop to give us what we're about to find out. Which, not only are we talking about Venom 3, guys, we're talking about Spider-Man 4, directed by Dustin Daniel Crenton. So, let's get ready for this, boys. So, first of all, smash that gosh dang like button right now, or I'll kick you. Understand? Good. And make sure you subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Because we're about to get into the craziest scoop that's going to change your fucking life in Deadpool's world. So, here we go. In Deadpool's worlds, we're going over this article. So it says, Spider-Man 4 will reportedly team up. Have Spidey team up with Tom Hardy's Venom to battle? Spoiler if you guys have not seen the Venom 3 Last Dance trailer. Which I don't know why you wouldn't, because it came out, and I think everyone has had enough time to watch it, because it's already practically the next day. So it says, some major Spider-Man details have been revealed following today's Venom Last Dance trailer. And it sounds like the plan is indeed for Tom Hardy and Tom Holland to finally share the screen. For Sony and Marvel to truly become united on the big screen. It says, earlier today, Sony Pictures released the final trailer for Venom, The Last Dance. In that we get a glimpse into the symbiote hive mind and a first look at Knull, the god of symbiote. Yeah, we're not talking Thor, are you Thor, god of hammers here. We're talking Knull, the god of symbiotes. Now, if you guys don't know who Knull is, guys, this is the big bad of the symbiote world of Spider-Man. And I have been talking about this villain for a long time. I might not have made videos on this, but I've been talking with my friends on this character for a long time. If you guys don't know who this character is, they were supposed to originally tease this character in Thor Love and Thunder. Thank God for that, because they fucking ruined Gore in that movie. So I'm glad that they took his sword, which actually Knull creates in the comics, and used it for Gore, but Knull's supposed to have that weapon. Because Knull is the symbiote god, and so it says it right there, right? God of symbiotes. You know, the fact that he's a god, that should tell you that this is not some easy fault. They're not throwing in, this ain't a Kang situation in Ant-Man. You're not getting Knull like Kang where Venom's going to defeat Knull by himself. If Venom even sees Knull in this movie, I doubt they'll have an encounter. I think they're just going to be afraid of him. Because Knull is the god of symbiotes. But what they're doing here, guys, according to this report, is they're going to use Venom 3 to set up Spider-Man 4. Directed by Dustin Daniel Crenton. Now, I know there's some people that are like, oh, I don't want another multiverse Spider-Man movie. Look, when it was just Andrew, Toby, and Tom again, I understand. I understand you. I feel you. But, bro, shut your damn mouth. This is freaking crazy, man. We're getting a God of Symbiotes movie, if this is true. I want this, bro. Because this will expand the lore for Spider-Man. We've never had a Spider-Man team up with Venom and Spider-Man other than the comics and the cartoons. And so apparently there were hints dropped in both Venom and Let There Be Carnage about the villain. So he's been always planned to be the big bad of the whole Venom trilogy. But it's not that this Venom trilogy will carry over to Spider-Man 4. The conclusion of a trilogy. However, according to the Cosmic Circus, the upcoming prequel will just be the start for Knull. So according to Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus, he states, and Alex Perez is not some random scooper, he is as legit as they come for Marvel. He brings very good insight. He said he first learned of plans for Knull earlier this year, which he did hint on social media as far back as April, and heard at one time that he wouldn't be a one and done. Apparently, there are still plans to bring the King of Black back in a future project, with that most likely being Spider-Man 4. This new report states that the plan is for Marvel Studios movie to have Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom team up after Venom: The Last Dance. Sets up the stage for their long-awaited meeting. By the end of Venom: The Last Dance, we may see Eddie cross over to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The site explains, with some sources indicating that the recent reshoots in New York for Venom: The Last Dance has to do with that. They add not only that, but I'm hearing that the potential villain for this film would be Knull, who is seeking to enshroud the entire multiverse in his darkness following its discovery. So, Sony allowing Marvel Studios to use the wall crawler and has some fans happy and produced some of their biggest critical and commercial hits. However, it's meant Peter Parker has been off limits in movies like Venom and Morbius, a frustrating situation for the studio when they know there's money to be made with crossovers. The Multiverse Saga opens the door to that, and Spider-Man and Venom setting off on a side mission of sorts between the events of Doomsday and Secret Wars makes sense on several levels, and yes, that means that planned street-level storyline featuring Daredevil has been sidelined. Marvel Studios has even laid the groundwork for this with No Way Home's post-credits scene. A piece of the symbiote was left behind on Earth 16, giving Eddie a link to the world and a possible way back. Here's hoping Dustin Daniel Cretton can make it work. Alright, I'll be honest, okay, look. I know there are some people here that really want street-level Spider-Man. And I think eventually you can get street-level Spider-Man. But we are in the Multiverse Saga here. We can play with that multiverse. We should be playing with the multiverse. And one of the biggest things I think we need to talk about here is, this is a side mission in between Avengers 5 and 6, getting Tom Holland Spider-Man ready for what's coming, getting ready to face his greatest foe, Doom, by going up against another great Avengers-level threat. So, now we don't know any details on on Toby and Andrew yet, but I'd assume they might be brought in because it is the symbiote warfare. But even if they're not brought in, a movie with Venom and Spider-Man 100% has my interest. And the fact that they're going to be teaming up, we've seen Spider-Man and Venom actually team up many times in the animation and in the comics. I'm for this plan. And the fact that we're going to get Knull in Venom 3 set up, and then he's going to become this big threat that's going to be teased in Venom 3, but fully emerged in Spider-Man 4. Sony and Marvel uniting for this, I think, makes sense. Look, we have a lot of Marvel Cinematic Universe to go when it comes to the street level stuff. Kingpin's gonna be around for a while. We still have 2 seasons of Daredevil planned, and maybe even more. So I'm not worried about that street level stuff. We'll get there eventually. But right now we are in the Multiverse Saga, and it's very much likely that we should be playing around with that. The other thing we have to talk about when it comes to Knull, we now know who Knull will be played by. So not only will Knull be in Spider-Man 4 potentially, and in Venom 3, we'll be seeing Knull being played by none other than Norman Reedus by our Walking Dead fame. So Daryl's going to be Knull. Look, I originally wanted Henry Cavill, but I'm cool with Daryl. I love this casting. This is peak casting. I can't wait. So let me know your guys' final thoughts on this. Are you guys excited for the potential of Spider-Man 4 going all in with the multiverse concept? Are you excited about Knull, the symbiote god, being the main threat? Do you guys know who Knull, the symbiote god, is? Would you like me to make a bigger video on Knull? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below as always. Also, I think that Dustin Daniel Cretton is going to crush this. He did play around with dark forces in the first Shang-Chi movie, like, you know, what was linked to the Mandarin. So I think he's going to crush this absolutely. I think this is great, and I'm excited about this. As much as I want Daredevil and Spider-Man to team up, there's going to be plenty of time for that later. I love the idea of Spider-Man going on a little mission through the multiverse with Venom like a turd in the wind. So anyway, guys, sound off in the comments below. What do you think about this? Are you guys excited to see Venom and Spider-Man team up against Knull? Does this raise the stakes for you? Are you interested? Will this give you a better reason to watch Venom Last Dance? And if you've seen the Venom Last Dance trailer, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right over here to see more. And I'll catch you in the next video.